Okay, here we go. So, Defend My ID is the name of the product, the name of the company. Questions that I want you to ask yourself is there a threat? What does it look like? How could it all affect me? And how do I protect myself and my own customer base? Super important. How much money can I make? The million-dollar question, right? Fact of the matter is, thieves do not look like they used to. They are faceless, nameless, locationless individuals that could be somebody that you know, could also be somebody in another country, and all kinds of crazy stuff is happening with personal information. I'm sure you've heard a lot about data breaches and identity theft. It all starts with a data breach. In 2018, we're going to be well over 1 billion breaches. In other words, more than 1 billion people in the U.S. have been breached. Here's some examples. Marriott, I'm sure you've stayed there, been to a conference there, so forth. 500 million guests, their personal data was jeopardized. The U.S. Postal Service, not only did 60 million users have their data exposed, but it was left exposed for a full year. Exactus, you may never have heard of them, but they are a marketing company, huge marketing company. 340 million people, their data was compromised. FitnessPal, I know I have the app on my phone. I'm also set up to pay on it. I don't use it, but it's on my phone, which makes me vulnerable. 150 million people, their data was breached, so I'm sure I was one of them. Facebook, 30 million. I read another article that said that Facebook was actually 50 million. So we're getting up there. 6.1 million, little number, but healthcare breached. So hospitals and healthcare companies, 1.4 million down there in Des Moines, Iowa, 582,000 in California, and on and on and on it goes. And these are just the ones that make the news. There's, you know, small ones, 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 in your hometown that could be your customer base. The biggest target right now are children. Why? They're a clean slate. 16, 17-year-old child, if you have their data, you can get a credit card. You can do all kinds of things with their data if you're a criminal. Other people are using any and all dependents to put on their tax returns and boosting up their refunds. So if you get a tax return reject, where it says this child's already been used by somebody else, this could be the scenario that you're dealing with. Over half of the U.S. population, everybody, including children in the U.S., will have their data compromised based on the trends in 2019. Our product is a bundle. In other words, it includes so many items. These are the items that it does include. Credit restoration. Everybody seems to be wanting to fix up their credit. This is one way to do it with Defend My ID. And you don't have to do the hard work. Their restoration specialists do the work. I'm down a couple more here. Sorry, bear with me, folks. Not only does it restore the credit of the taxpayer, but it also covers up to 10 dependents. So if there's something fraudulent going on with their identity, their credit, so forth, credit restoration will take care of that for you. Sex offender alerts, what is that? It's pretty simple. It alerts you if, first of all, it shows you all the sex offenders that were within a few miles of your of your personal home, but it also sends you an alert if a new one moves into your area. Payday lending, super common, something that is very easy to do, I'm told, is to get a payday loan with somebody else's info. Doesn't require a lot of info to get a payday loan, so it's a pretty hot topic in the thief world. Sends you an alert if you get a payday loan or somebody gets a payday loan using your name. It sends you an alert. If it isn't you, you make a phone call, it gets corrected. Change of address is just what it says. If I were to want to steal your identity or maybe your refund check for your tax return, I'd put in a change of address and have it sent to my P.O. box. And now I'm getting all of your mail. Who knows what I'm going to get? I may get a credit card. I may get a refund check from the IRS. May get a Christmas card. I don't know. Dark web monitoring. This is where all the really, really bad stuff happens. This is where hundreds of thousands of individuals' data is sold on the black market. So if your data is bouncing around on that dark web, you need to know about it, because that means you are a future target. You're going to be a victim, and you need to know. It sends you an alert and helps them to figure out how to fix it, which they do. And when I say them, I'm talking about Experian. That's who backs this product. That's who the back end of it all is. I'm sure you've heard of them. Social Security trace monitoring monitors your Social Security number. Your Social Security number by itself starts bouncing around on the dark web, sends you an alert, gets it fixed. $1 million insurance helps you recover any costs associated with defending yourself or repairing your damages due to an identity breach. Lost wallet protection, super cool product in of itself, is it replaces your credit card and your tickets to the football game and your driver's license and anything else that was in your wallet that you lost. You're on vacation, they go behind the scenes and get your credit cards reinstated, overnighted to you, all that good stuff. You don't have to do anything. So pretty simple. Credit monitoring, if your credit starts bouncing around and let's say a judgment or a collection pops up on your credit, you're going to get an alert. A repo pops up on your credit, you're going to get an alert. Not you, give them a call. Let's get it fixed. So what does it cost, right? Been talking all about what it is, but how much is it? Is it thousands of dollars, hundreds of dollars? How much is it? Well, let's talk about our competition first. That's a good way to figure out whether or not it's a good deal. Some of you may be LifeLock members already. I know a lot of people are. I think they have 4 million users right now that pay an annual or a monthly subscription of up to $29.99 a month, plus an additional amount per child. These are monthly costs, so $9.99, $19.99, $29.99. Their full-blown membership, the premium, $29.99, is very, very similar in what the bundle includes to ours. ID Shield, I'm sure you've heard of them. They're a little less. They're $27.95, but they're also an additional amount for children. Costco, the low-cost leader in pretty much everything, right? They buy everything in bulk and they sell it lower than anybody else. If you are an executive member, which not everybody is because it's kind of pricey, you can get it for $8.99 a month. You multiply that times 12, then you add $2.99 a month per child. Or if you're a regular Costco member, as I am, $13.99 a month plus $3.99 per child monthly. So it's time to tip the scales in your favor, right? Let's give you the advantage over these big boys, LifeLock and Costco and ID Shield. This product is only $29.95 per year. One thing I didn't touch on too much was how this product works and who backs it. So you've heard of Experian, the credit reporting agency. They back this product. In other words, it's their product. They handle all the support calls. They are there 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, speak multiple languages. So if somebody needs something, they're going to call, they're going to get Experian. Broke it down. I think this really brings it all home as far as the actual savings on the cost of this product. So LifeLock, annual fee, $431. How'd we get that? $29.95 times 12, right? It's $359. 2 children, I think it's $4 or something like that per child, times 12, per month times 12, $71. $431 a year. ID Shield, $407 a year. Costco, $179 a year. And if you had more children, those prices would even be higher. Defend My ID, our product, monthly fee, there isn't one. Annual fee, it's $29.95. Children included. How many? Up to 10. So $29.95, up to 10 children. Everybody's covered for the whole year. Amazing, right? Does anybody have any questions? A lot of questions pouring in here. Give me just 1 second to filter through some of these. Okay. Well, we've got one. $1 million question. How much money can I make? So the product is $30. It's integrated into our tax programs, which means that there's not much to do as far as selling it. It's all done in the setup. So you set it up to add to every return if you want. You can set it up to add on individual returns. Your cost is $30. You set up how much you want to sell it for. I would sell it for $99.95. Make myself $70, but you can sell it for $50 and make $20. Whatever works best for you. What is credit restoration? Okay, so you have credit repair and you have credit restoration. Credit repair and credit restoration are actually 2 different things. I don't want anyone to think that this is credit repair. Credit repair is where they look at your credit and they fix everything that they can, whether it was something that was related to you or not. Credit restoration has to do with fraudulent activity. So if you had a Ford Motor account where you were late 30 days, it shows that you were late and it was actually your account, that would be credit repair. If you never had a Ford Motor account, that would be credit restoration. If there's a collection, says that you owe $500 to some medical group and you never went to that medical group, that is credit restoration. How do they fix it? You call, you explain, this is not mine, they fix it. Simple as that. What if I'm doing a joint return is the next question. That means that you get to make twice as much money. So instead of making $70 for the taxpayer, you put on the spouse and now you make $140. Hopefully this is all making sense. How do I set this up in the program? You can do it yourself in the configuration. Easiest way to do it is to give us a call. Our support number is 866-240-8629. You can visit our website. It's got the support number there. It's rightwaytaxsolutions.com. Most of y'all, if you're clients already of Rightway, you have the support number. Give support a call. Ask them to set it up for you. They will. It's really easy. Let's see. Any other questions? Okay. We're going to record this video, or it's being recorded, and we'll be sending it out to everybody at the end. Now I'm going to turn it over to Mark. Mark is going to go through another product that we offer that you are going to love and see if you have any questions about that.
Hey everybody. So I'm just going to pull up the slide presentation here. So the next product we're going to be talking about is a very interesting one. And just to give you guys a little background on how we came to begin to work with Texcellent, which is what we're going to be talking about today. What we do on an annual basis, actually throughout the year, is constantly working with our customers to see, what are they having issues with, whether it be the tax software, maybe even support, or understanding all the tax law changes, and then practical things like marketing. How are they marketing? What's working and what's not working? A lot of the survey responses that we captured were saying that a vast amount of their money and time was being spent on marketing, either that's preseason, in-season, or postseason marketing. And so we dug into a little bit about what current marketing tactics are they utilizing. Is it the traditional mass mailers? Are they doing TV ads, radio ads? Many of them were actually printing out and handwriting mailers to all of their customers to let them know to come back into the tax office. Tax season's right around the corner, etc. Many of them were doing manual, handwritten mailers for their birthdays or for certain anniversaries. So we decided to look into what capabilities can we equip our customers with that would allow them to quickly, easily, and with a low cost be able to market to their current customers and new prospects that they'd like to pull in to their office. So we looked at many of the traditional types of marketing, whether that was, again, radio, TV, mass mailers, etc. And really what it came down to is the traditional way of marketing is not working. There's just too much noise, too much distraction out there. Everybody is getting spammed. I'm sure you all receive a number of emails a day with different advertisements or promotions. So even, email is not what it once was. We looked at what types of marketing are our customers utilizing that is actually working. One of them came to us and said that they were individually text messaging their customers, whether it be to, return into the tax office or what have you. And we looked at that cost, and it's just not feasible to do that, and time consuming as well to try to do individual text messages to clients. So we decided to look into what are these common challenges that people are marketing for. Why are they marketing? What are they marketing for? Many of these challenges you all will recognize. I mean, it's as simple as trying to retain the customers that you already have and win back those clients year over year. There's a need for hiring additional staff every year. If you're a larger tax operation, the pain in trying to hire a large number of staff members every year and trying to communicate effectively with them all. If you're a smaller business, it's simply keeping that personal touch, staying in touch with each of your customers individually. And obviously referrals is a huge issue where that's the closest to the money right there is getting referrals. They have the most power, and oftentimes during the preparation of the tax return, it's often forgotten to ask for referrals. So cross-selling other services, many of our customers are multi-service operations. Well, they're doing taxes, they're doing immigration, they're doing a number of different services. And so how can they market their other services to their tax clients? Time spent just scheduling appointments and sending out reminders to clients that do have appointments. Many of you know that every time somebody misses an appointment, that's lost revenue. So how do we stay on top of our clients and make sure that they know when their appointment is and have an automated reminder? So as we're working through researching different marketing techniques that our customers are using, what's working, what's not working, and doing our own due diligence and our own research, we realized that texting is by far and above the number one in terms of effectiveness and open rate. You can see here the chart shows that email compared to text message or SMS is text message is by far and above much more effective. You can see that it has a 5 times higher open rate. I mean, even you can realize it yourself with regard to how many emails a day versus how many text messages a day you get, and which ones do you open up, which ones do you read. The vast majority of people are going to be opening up text messages. Everybody has a cell phone these days, and everybody has it within pretty much 24 hours a day. So those text messages are getting opened, they're getting read, and that message is getting out. So now we've understood that the text message in comparison to blast email or mass email, it blows it out of the water. So we looked at different ways that blast text messaging can benefit your business. Texting prior to your clients to invite them back sounds simple, but that can be very time consuming if you're doing it the traditional method, whether you're calling them individually, sending them mailers, and even direct mail. Everybody gets a ton of junk mail daily, so it just gets lost in the shuffle. So obviously text messaging prior to your clients to invite them back, asking existing clients for referrals. Sometimes that's hard to do, but if it was automated and it was automatically sent to your clients, it'd be much easier. Making special promotions or offers to non-returning clients. Oftentimes those non-returning clients may fall through the cracks, and instead of having to run a report to realize which of your clients haven't returned and making an outbound call, a simple text message may be the turning point for them. Sending out birthday greetings for primary and spouses, just keeping that individual touch with all of your clients and their spouses. Again, promoting other services. Many of our customers offer multi-services. Text messaging is huge with regard to being able to market not only your tax services, but other services you might be providing. Holiday greetings, always a good way to stay in touch with your customers, as obviously Christmas, New Year's, we're approaching tax season, just a good way to stay in front of your customers. So all of this can be done automatically, and it's automated through the Textalent platform, and that's what we're going to show you a little bit about now. So just to give you an idea of how Textalent works, it's very simple. That's one of the reasons we decided to partner with Textalent. It's specifically designed for the tax industry. In fact, the owner of Textalent, the CEO, has a number of tax offices himself, and he actually created the Textalent platform and technology and has a patent on it. It's specifically designed for tax preparers and tax business owners, and it's all automated. So how it works is basically, if you're interested in learning more about the pricing or how to get set up, we're going to be sending out a survey directly after this webinar that you can raise your hand and say you'd like to learn more about how Textalent works, get a free quote, or simply just enroll right there. Once you enroll, you will be assigned a RightWay team member to work with you to set up your campaigns and set up your prior year client list. The onboarding call is what we have for that is 30 minutes or less. It's very simple. One of our RightWay members will give you a call. We'll do a screen share and walk you through the configuration and the setup of all of your Textalent campaigns. One thing that we really like about Textalent is the fact that you have a dedicated phone number. So as you're sending out blast text messages, whether it be a mass text message blast or a message that goes out through one of your automated campaigns, the phone number that is used to send that number is dedicated just for your Textalent account, which is huge because it allows your personal cell phone to remain private. So especially through tax season, oftentimes your personal cell phone may be blown up. And so keeping that private is a huge need for a number of our customers. So Textalent allows that privacy. So you'll have a dedicated Textalent phone number, and all incoming texts from your clients will be routed to your mobile phone, or you can respond to them directly through the online Textalent platform. So once you sign up, you'll have immediate access to blast text messaging. There's two types of text messaging within Textalent. One is all through the automated system and through the 5 different campaigns that we'll configure for you. Those campaigns range from, and I'll show you here in a second, range from automated text messages going out to your prior year clients a week, a few days, or even a few hours before they visited you to prepare their return from last year. So if they came in and got their return done on February 5th, you can set up a returning client text message campaign that will send them up to 3 messages, either 2 weeks before, a week before, or a day before. You can control that variance, but that's an example of an automated text message. The other example of a blast text message would be where you have the ability to send out a customized text message to whatever client list you want. That blast text message capability is all integrated into the Textalent platform, but it does require an additional credit card. And the cost for a blast text message versus a campaign is 3 cents, 3.9 cents for a plain text and 5.9 cents for a picture text. So to break that down, if you had a client list of 300 clients and you sent a plain text, something simple as happy holidays, look forward to seeing you this upcoming tax season, don't forget your W-2s, you could blast that out to 300 clients and it would only cost you $11. So just to kind of look at that in comparison to a mass mailer, direct mail, even phone calls, the cost and time associated with that in comparison with a blast text message, there's just no comparison. The Textalent platform is fully integrated with RightWay software. So whether you're using desktop, dashboard, or Pro Web, it'll all be integrated with your Textalent platform. So what that means is once you go through the 30-minute onboarding call with one of our representatives to get you set up, your work is done. RightWay will take it from there. So we'll do all of your import of your prior year client lists. We will continue to daily update your system with your current 2019 tax season clients. So we'll take care of all of that for you. Here's a couple of examples of the different text messages or blasts that you can send out to your customers. Again, the picture text messages versus the plain text messages, you can see there, it packs a punch, and you can definitely get them out for a very low cost. So whether you're sending happy birthday emails or text messages, Christmas text messages, New Year's text message, it'll all be automated in there for you. So here's an example of some of the reporting that's available within the Textalent platform. You can see it's very detailed, and I'm going to jump into the portal here shortly and show you guys what the Textalent platform looks like. But this snippet of a report shows the number of birthday greetings that were sent. It shows the number of prior year client reminders that were sent. It shows a number of different things, and you can filter it, slice it, and dice it all within the Textalent platform. So I'll just jump over here real quick and show you guys exactly what that looks like. So here is the Textalent platform. There's a number of menu items here on the left. Your dashboard is just that. It'll show you a report of all of the blast text messages that have been sent out either on an automated basis or the individual blast messages that you've sent out. Going down the line here, the campaigns that will help you configure range from birthday greetings to prior year client reminders, We've even got a appointment reminder. So if you do utilize appointments with your clients, they can send a appointment reminder an hour, 2 hours before, whatever you dictate there, to let them know, hey, don't forget about your meeting with your tax preparer, John Smith, at 10 a.m. on Tuesday. So that'll all be automated for you. One of the biggest ones that we definitely recommend setting up on a very frequent basis is this referral request. So the referral request campaign is built in a way that as your clients have their return prepared, they're complete, they receive their refund, they will receive anywhere from 1 to 3 text messages, whatever you dictate, that will say, thank you for your business. I really enjoy working with you. If you wouldn't mind, please refer me to your family and friends and receive a $20 rebate. Whatever text message you want to go out for those referral requests, you can actually customize here in the Textfluent platform. Non-returning clients, this is one where oftentimes those non-returning clients can slip through the cracks, but the Textfluent program knows exactly which returns you prepared last year, when they were prepared, and if they've been prepared again for the 2019 tax season. If they haven't been prepared, they'll receive anywhere from 1 to 3 text messages letting them know that you are still working, or you'd still love to work with them. Anything that you want, whether it's a message or just a picture, you can blast out, and it's all automated for you. Your contacts, you'll have obviously your prior year client list that we will upload for you, but you can also load a custom list of contacts, whether it be prospects that you'd like to work with this year, an employee list, whatever type of contact list you'd like, you can upload here, and we'll help you with that. And that will allow you to mass text message those clients. Skipping down to the dialogue tab, this is one of the interfaces that allow you to view any incoming text messages that your clients have sent in reply to one of your either automated text messages or your blast text message. So you can actually view and respond to any incoming text messages right here on this screen. Again, you can reply directly from your cell phone, and it will be routed back to that exact taxpayer, and all while keeping your mobile cell phone private. So the dialogue tag can either be utilized within the web application for Textfluent or on your mobile phone. So that's just a quick preview. Again, it takes 30 minutes to get this set up, and once it's set up, we'll take it from there. You don't have to do anything else. It'll all run automated in the background. So it's as easy as it gets. Moving down to the pricing. So with RightWay, we worked with Textfluent and negotiated special pricing for all RightWay members. We're leveraging all of our volume, collective volume, to get better pricing, not only with the tax software, but with Textfluent as well. So every RightWay member that enrolls with Textfluent will get an immediate 25% discount on the Textfluent platform. And I don't know if you can see, but the breakdown shows you whether you do 100 returns or 500 returns. This will be the actual cost, retail costs plus your savings with the RightWay discount. So we will work with you individually to give you an exact cost on what it would take to utilize Textfluent for this upcoming 2019 tax season. One of the advantages that we have is we've negotiated that there's no initial payment for using Textfluent. Any costs associated with Textfluent outside of the individual blast text messages can be deducted from your add-on fees that are calculated and dispersed in June of 2019. So that's huge. There's no out-of-pocket cost. If you want to enroll, you simply just enroll. We'll work with you for that 30-minute onboarding call, and then we'll work with you for payment in June of 2019. So the daily automated uploads is another huge value add that RightWay has. We will take care of updating your Textfluent platform with your 2019 clients on a daily basis, so you don't have to worry about that. So the next steps after after this webinar, we're going to be sending out an email simply asking you if you'd like to receive some additional information on how Textfluent works. Maybe it's a demo, or maybe even just request a quote, or simply enroll for Textfluent. That'll be all included in this short survey that we're going to be sending right after the webinar here. So take a couple of minutes to see if anybody has any questions related to Textfluent. Looks like we've got one coming in now. Okay, so the question is, I'm interested, how do I enroll? Well, again, we're going to be sending out a Textfluent survey directly after the webinar, and you can either sign up there by clicking enroll now. One of our representatives will follow up with you to do the 30-minute onboarding call, make sure all of your prior year clients are uploaded, make sure that all of your campaigns are configured just the way you want, or if you'd like, you can call into our support team and they'll help you get configured and set up as well. Again, there's no down payment required. All you need to do is go through the 30-minute onboarding call and then you'll be good to go. If you'd like to call into our support and get configured for Textfluent, the number is 866-240-8629. Again, the number for support to get configured with Textfluent is 866-240-8629. Looks like we have another question coming in. It does not matter. Yeah, it does not matter whether you're using desktop or dashboard or our Pro Web software. They all are built and integrated with the Textfluent platform. Just got another question. Yes, this webinar is being recorded. We're going to send this recording out right after the webinar, so that'll be out shortly. All right, that looks like it's it for the questions. Everybody, thank you for your time and in asking these questions and attending this webinar and learning how you can increase customer retention, increase your yearly tax business revenue, and save a lot of man hours over this next tax season. So everybody, thank you for your time, and we will be in touch shortly. Thank you.